Hey guys, and welcome back to Getting Stronger in today's Tutorial Tuesday. On today's episode, I'm going to teach you guys how to say today's Tutorial Tuesday 5 times super fast, so you don't want to miss it. So stick around. Hey everybody, I'm James. I started this channel because one day I woke up and realized I was 43 but felt like I was 83. Every day my body could do one less thing than it could do the day before. So if you're like me and you've had enough, then put on your shoes and welcome to Getting Stronger. Hey, welcome back. I'm so glad you decided to stick around. So on today's episode, I'm going to show you a couple of tips and 2 drills that are going to help you correct 2 of the most common mistakes that new jumpers make. And that's 1, jumping way too high off the ground, and 2, rotating the rope from the shoulder joint instead of from the wrist. Now I have to admit, I find these 2 mistakes fascinating for 2 reasons. First, because I don't think the problem is physical. Most of the time, it is harder to do something right than wrong. The low road is always easier than the high road, figuratively speaking, but not in this case. In this case, it's easier physically to jump less. It's easier physically to move your arms less. We're not asking you to do something more physically challenging. We're actually asking you to do something less physically challenging. So you're actually working harder to make the mistake. Secondly, it's because it's not intellectual. This is not because you don't know better. There are 10,000 tutorials and videos on YouTube teaching you how to jump properly, how to stay low to the ground, and teaching you how not to rotate the rope from the shoulder joint but from the wrist joint. So if the problem isn't physical and it's not intellectual, it's not because you don't know better, then that leads me to believe that the problem has to be mental. There has to be something psychological that's causing these 2 mistakes to happen. For some reason, new jumpers just psychologically are compelled to believe they have to jump a foot or 2 off the ground in order for their feet to clear that rope. And for some reason, you still believe that in order for you to maintain and sustain rope rotation, you have to swing your arm around like a Pete Townsend guitar solo. So today, these 2 drills that I'm going to show you are something you can do during your warm-up, and they're really going to help you just not only warm up your body for your jumping session, but it's really designed to really help you psychologically start to kind of break from this compulsion that you have to jump a foot off the ground to clear the rope, and that you have to swing your arm around like this in order to sustain rope rotation. Okay, so drill number 1. As you can see here in the B-roll, what I want you to do is I want you to take your rope and just stretch it out and lay it flat on the ground. Then what I want you to do is just simply get on one side of the rope and begin to just lightly jump over the rope. This drill is designed to help you see how little you actually have to jump in order to clear the rope. The goal of this drill is to jump as low or as little as you possibly can and still clear the rope. Now, as you can see, I start the drill out really slow and I just jump kind of side to side, nice and easy. But then as I get more comfortable, then I start getting a little bit more spring in my step and I start jumping over the rope a little bit more rapidly. Now this drill is really great, not only as a warm-up to help your ankles and knees and your body to just warm up, but it's really great to, again, just psychologically get you into that state of mind that you really just need to stay as low to the ground as you can. And everything is going to be okay. You're still going to clear the rope. Okay, now drill number 2. I want you to take both handles and put them in one hand. Then I want you to tuck your elbow right into your hip, right? I don't want that elbow to move in any way, shape, or form. And I want you to then, just with your wrist, begin to rotate the rope. Now the trick to this drill being effective is that you keep your elbow tucked into your side. The moment your elbow comes off of your side, you're going to begin to start to rotate the rope at the shoulder joint. We do not want to be rotating at the shoulder. We want to be rotating at the wrist. Okay, so that's it for Tutorial Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope these 2 little tips and drills make you a more effective jumper. If you like the video, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you want to follow along. Pretty much what we're going to do now for the rest of the summer, I think, is we're going to do Tutorial Tuesdays, and then we're going to do Follow Along Fridays, where I throw a timer up on the screen, throw a workout up, and then we just do the workout together. These workouts are going to range anywhere from 10 minutes to 40 minutes, and they're going to range from really easy to really hard. So until next time, as always, remember, Psalms 139 verse 14 tells us that each and every one of us were fearfully and wonderfully made, and we came from the hand of our Creator above. Our Heavenly Father loves us. He cares for us, and He died for us, and He wants us, all of us, that means you too, to take a moment today to get to know him. When you do, you're going to find out, like the song says, that he is more than wonderful. Our Heavenly Father wishes above all things that we prosper and that we are in good health. But he's not going to make us prosper, and he's not going to make us have good health. He just wishes these things. So let's all of us today do what we can to make God's wish come true. And we do that by eating well and exercising. So for the rest of this day, whatever you eat, whatever you drink, and whatever you do, just keep getting stronger. And I'll see you guys back for our next episode.